Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to get a little more complicated, and we're going to take a look at the dogfighting capability of this particular aircraft. More of the dogfighting modes. So I'm going to tap fly, press escape, press adjust control. So now the dogfighting modes are basically overriding modes that allow you to quickly activate the different modes. For us, I go ahead and press this button here. Again, you can press 3 and 4 on the keyboard if you need to. And then I have a button for missile. Dogfight mode says, give me a Sidewinder, cool it off, give me my guns. Missile Override says, give me an AIM-120 and some long range. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what those two modes look like in practice here. So I spotted somebody over there. So I'm not going to take him long before he realizes I'm behind him and he's going to start moving. I'm going to go ahead and select my dogfighting mode. Now notice it instantly brings up the Sidewinder, it cools it off for me, and it automatically has gone ahead and flipped my radar into air combat mode. Notice though, my air combat radar is not actually engaged. To use it, I'm just going to go ahead and press my target management up. As soon as you do that, it's going to immediately lock on the first target it can see in front of it. There's actually different modes we can use here. So if you notice, if I press and hold it up, it gives me a Borsode. If I let go, it's going to try to lock onto whatever's directly in front of it. If I press and hold it downwards here, you can see it's going to cancel and shut my radar off. If I can go up, I can also go ahead and press all the different modes and cancel that one out. Tap it up, and you can see I've got myself my bore sight. Now it's locked onto the first target that it sees, and you can see that that guy is immediately starting to maneuver. Everything else is pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and slap that one on. You can see he's maneuvering. Looks like he's moving to the left here. So what he's going to try to do is he's going to try to turn around us. So we're just going to follow him into a little lead pursuit here, a lag pursuit. I'm not pointing at him. I'm pointing behind him and following his trail. And he's coming inside. He's coming inside. One away. Away. Now we're just going to watch the result of our weapons here before we continue moving. I'm getting outside of our maneuvering speed. And 1 hit, 2 hits. Not bad. So now when we're done with our dogfighting mode, we can just press dogfighting mode cancel, and it returns us to anything that we were at. So now what we'll do is we'll take a look at the missile override side of that. All right, so here we are again. Same scenario, but this time I'm going to press missile override button. Notice it does not do anything other than select our Sidewinder, or I should say our AIM-120. So now we've gone ahead and got ourselves a lock. We can see that he's pulling away from us. We're actually completely in range to go ahead and pop this guy. I'm going to get a little bit closer though. Let's see here. We got a range is 9.2. And so I'm just starting to turn. He knows we're back here. He's probably looking over his shoulder right now going, what's that thing chasing me? Unfortunately for us, he's actually quite a bit quicker of an airplane than we are. So one of the things we can do here is we can actually, now that we've locked onto him, is we can start to climb above him to give ourselves a little bit more energy on the weapon itself. And off it goes. Swing around this way. Just keep an eye on the target. Never lose sight of your target. Lose sight, lose the fight. That's what you're always going to hear. And you can watch that weapon start to track down upon him. Again, the more altitude you have, the more energy, the farther the particular weapon is going to travel. But what he's trying to do is he's going to try to beam me at the same time as go below me so that he can basically distract my weapon. He's well within. I'll go ahead and fire the other one just in case. And now notice automatically we've switched to our other weapon. A little bit of this, and we smacked them. Nice. So that's basically it for the two dogfighting override modes. They're relatively straightforward to use. I can't say how many times you go boop, boop, and look at that. We've already got everything loaded. Cancel out. You can go ahead and change it. This is critical if you spot like a helicopter on like a diving run or something like that, and you want to quickly engage it, or you're in a really, really pitched dogfight, and you just want to lock onto what is exactly in front of you. So just boop, just like that. Lock onto the one you want, let go, and come back. Of course, if you can't lock onto them, you can go ahead and press target management up, push target management down, and switch between vertical. And you can switch between this one. But one thing I wanted to say too, and this is something that's going to cancel out of this mode, somebody brought up, is the fact that down here on our radar, we can actually change the elevation of the radar. If you actually look right now on my cursor, you'll see it says 50 and 4. This simply means that the target that we're looking at has to be in this range to be engaged. Now, if we adjust our antenna elevation, which is going to be this control here for manual range, we can actually point the antenna down. Oops, sorry, wrong control on that one. Whoop, control, cancel, adjust. Sorry, this one, antenna elevation, there we go. So now I can actually tip the antenna up and down to make it so that it can change the volume of air that I'm actually scanning. In this case, I'll bring it back to the center, and now we're good to go. Hopefully this has been helpful as far as showing you the absolute basics of those particular modes. Obviously, dogfighting is very involved and very complex, but our next topics are going to be concentrating around air-to-ground. Enjoy.